guess I decided to start it a little early, but the live stream will still happen at 7. So just trying to make sure everyone gets in. Well, that's a close one. Oh, looks like we have a guest. And we got at least one person watching. Now two. All right. Someone's yeah. Make sure y'all hit that like button when y'all come in. Today's topic is on karma because there were a few people, especially this past week or the week before. Hey, crew, what's up? Hey, crew, if you want to join in, I already sent you a link in your email for you to join in if you're able to. So go to your email right now if you want to, and if click on there should be a link. I'll also put links on Twitter, okay, or most likely on the Google Hangout or um your email. I mean, all right, we got 5 likes. Thank y'all for hitting the like button. That really helps. We got at least 3 people watching. All right, we got 4 people watching. That's great. I think one of them is myself because I watch my own thing through a YouTube screen that I watch. This gets things going on to help look at things. But it's good that we're getting people to come on in. Well, first, some good news. I managed to get up to 400 subscribers, or somewhere at least somewhere above it. Like I think I have like 402, 403, But anyway, the good news is I finally managed to get 400 subscribers. I think I actually got 400 subscribers before, but then some subscribers got deleted and went back to 390 something. But now I'm at 400, I guess, again. This time I'm a little bit above 400, like about 2 subscribers above 400. That's the first time. I was even gonna do a video about it. Still might do it. Subscribers above 400. All right, looks like someone's in. Hey crew, what's up?
What up, J Dog?
Hey, what's up?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Just make sure
Yeah.
that one of your YouTube stream audio is on mute, but you can as long as the Google Hangout audio is on.
No, I got you. Trust me, I got you.
Yeah.
You know.
All right, we got 7 people watching. We're about 1 minute away from today's topic in the live stream, but it's glad that you're here, crew. I heard you was in a live stream, a very long one with Naya said the other day. Y'all had a really heated debate.
You know what it was? Yes, I was. I don't consider it long because all past summer I've been on the 8-hour live streams with BTS as well, right? So the thing that made Nyla's thing so I guess so interactive or whatever was because there was a 29-year-old guy that says he's red pill. But I'm like, dog, I've been studying under BGS for the longest, right? He doesn't know what red pill is. Red pill doesn't mean you hate women. You know what I mean? Like, this man didn't even defend his own mother. Like,
I mean, doesn't red pill mean something involved with conservatives or something?
You've seen the movie The Matrix?
Yes.
Okay, so the blue pill, yeah, you go back into the Matrix. You're just one of the people in the Matrix. Red pill is, all right, you take this pill and then you jump out, and then now you met Lawrence Fishburne, and now you're on the ship. You know what I mean? Like, we're trying to break this whole thing down instead of just being with it. You know what I mean? So red pill is just like, I'm not just going with the with the standard. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's all.
Hey, Lady of Soul 502. I'm hoping to try to get you in the panel one day. I'm not sure if I have your email or not. If I don't, if you want to come on in, just send an email, and I'll make sure I delete it in the chat room after you give it to me. And then if you want to come on in, I'll give you a link to come on in. Yeah, I'm in my 30s now, so I'm part of the millennial class. But when I saw that guy, I was like, when I heard that guy, I was like, well, I wonder why some of the older generation look down on the millennials and stuff like myself. Like, this cannot be all of us millennials. And that's what I had to come in where I had to put. All right. Now, I sent more links to different people. So if they wanted to come on in the future, links to come to the watch maybe they might come in later or something. But yeah, let's get on to today's topic, which is karma.
I sent some links out for you too. I sent
good. Yes. I would like it if some people if they're able to, and if they want to share this live stream so that other people will know, that especially people I can't reach to. That really helps, because that helps spread the word of my channel. And yeah, that helps spread the word. of my channel so that we can get more subscribers. Let me type something in real quick. It's on Google Hangout. I'm typing it in real quick. Then I'm going to highlight it.
Hey, J-Dog, I would say you're the reason many of us are actually on. You put a lot of us together. I didn't know JT till I met you.
Oh,
you know,
well, thank you.
This is what it is. But like even the bigger channels, the fastest growing channels say shout out to J-Dog. You know what I mean?
I didn't know all that, but thank you.
They
Thank
love
you
you.
anyway.
They love you. It's like they're mad they can't get over here.
Well, that
You know,
one thing could be because
so
they're
much.
not. Oh, sorry, but one thing could be because they're not getting notifications. You know, the whole algorithm thing. Yeah, that could be one reason why. And then,
Yeah, I agree.
and others could be because, you know, there's other live streams that they may want to check out real quick. I know Lisa is doing a live stream right now herself, but you know, if y'all want to go over there, that's okay. But right now, I'm going to do my topic on karma. The reason why I wanted to talk about this is because I'm not talking about the definition of karma, but there's been a lot of people getting their wake up calls. As a matter of fact, I was also going to call it karma and wake up calls, but I decided to just call it karma instead. But we're going to be talking about people like Lamont Hill, or should I say Moist Lamont Hill, the people that were in films like Green Book and Widows. They're getting a wake-up call. The people that wanted to promote that swirl movement are getting their wake-up call with the film. Of course, you heard about what happened with the that so-called colonizer. They call him a missionary, but he's a colonizer by the name of John Chow. He got karma or a wake-up call. But now let's get on, and there's a couple others I want to talk about. Matter of fact, our first person I want to talk about, this probably case has probably been gone over with or talked about, but this man is facing heavy karma. This is Jeffrey Zingler, age 53. This happened in Oakland County courtroom. Says that, as you know, a couple months ago, there was a young kid that got lost and was wanted to look for a black teen who just wanted to look for directions to the school he was trying to go to, because I think he was kind of new to the area. So he missed the bus, got lost, and all he did was knock on the door and maybe ring the doorbell. This guy right here, by the name of Jeffrey Zingler, a racist, decided to just go shoot at the kid. And luckily for us, good news was the kid survived. But now he's not only just in court, he has now been found guilty and will be sentenced to 10 years behind bars. To me, that is his karma. He is already assumed. I mean, I know you have to defend your house, but he already assumed that he had every reason to just shoot at the kid. Didn't even ask to see what the kid wanted or anything. Just straight out shot. I bet you he wouldn't do that if it was a white teen that got lost and was looking for directions. Well, his karma is he's now about to serve 10 years. I believe he should have served maybe a couple more years, but he won't be in the streets. So, what do you think about that, crew?
All right. So my thing on that is right. They just got the other sheriff right that was putting people in jail for bogus charges, right?
Oh, I heard about that. That's another story of karma.
Yeah, but he only got 3 years, just like this Ziegler. I don't even want to cuss because watching these stories makes me want to cuss. You know, I really want to cuss. I want to go back to my old Chicago. You know what I mean? And cuss a lot. But like he got 3 years for this. The other sheriff got 3 years for what he did. But in my opinion, how many years were those people facing that you've set up, that you've done bogus to? I do not, you know, I guess I'm getting on the other one. Let me get back to the first one. Let me get back
this
to
one right here. The man who shot at the teen. I want to get to him first, and then maybe we will talk about that cop.
attempted murder. What would they do you, J Dog, if you had shot at a white boy?
They would give me the life or the death penalty or 30 to 40 years.
Yeah, I mean, like I know the law. You know what I mean? Like they would have gave you at least 10. You know what I mean? You'd have served at least 10. But they'd have been charging you with 25 to life. You know what I mean? Because you'll go to jail longer for attempting to murder somebody than you would for actually murdering somebody. Because with attempted murder, actually the witness is right there to point you out. Yeah, he tried to kill me.
Yep.
If you give me. But so from a legal standpoint, and I am not a lawyer, so I'll disclaim all of that. But from a legal standpoint, in my opinion, it would be better to kill the person. that's what the police do. It's better to kill the person than to have them testify against how you shot off their arm. But it's crazy. No, he should have had way more time. He's been setting up people for the longest. He should be in jail for a very, very, very long time.
Now you talk about the cop, yes. But right now, I really do want to talk about Jeffrey Zingler. That's the main person we're talking about. We might get to the cop, but yeah, what do you have to say about Jeffrey Zingler?
All right. Which one is Zingler though?
Jeffrey Zingler was the man who shot at a black teen that got lost just looking for directions.
Oh yeah, no, that's the same thing. Yeah, he needs to go to jail. That's attempted murder. His witness is still alive. He needs to go to jail.
Yeah.
And his witness can point him out. That man needs to be in jail for at least 15 or 20 years.
Yes.
The lowest I would say is 10, because 10 will fuck up your life right there. So at least 10, but yeah, not 3.
Well, let's go back to that cop. Yeah.
Is a lot for white people. 3 years. A couple months is a lot. You know what I mean? Hey, J Dog, if I told you you can't leave your apartment until 2020, you can't make phone calls, do anything. No, but this is jail, right? Yeah. Or I mean, like just a simple, easy version of jail, right? You can sit there, you can be on the internet, you can do your YouTube and whatever, but you cannot leave, and you cannot make phone call. You can't do anything till 2020. That would inconvenience you a whole lot, won't it?
Yeah, it's just the fact that you have no contact with no one. You can't even go out to get groceries. That feels like a punishment. Like I think there was a book about something, a guy doing something similar. He wanted to do some kind of bet or something. But yeah, now Crew mentioned the cop that's now going to be sentenced to 3 years. This was a Hispanic cop who wanted to go around framing black men for crimes they did not commit that were cold cases, I think. And yeah, he got caught one day, and now yes, that's his karma. See, it's all about this profiling problem. the whole thing about profiling. The profiling is mainly targeting mostly black people. Hey, Kyman. Hey, Gabrielle Bradley. Welcome to the live stream. But yeah, it's these profiles. You all you have to you all they just only focus on the skin color of the individual instead of the actions of the person. All new people coming in, make sure y'all hit that like button and make sure and if some of you can share this chat room, so I mean this live stream, so more people will watch. I mean that's okay. That's good. That really helps. But yes, it's the profiling has come issue, and now the karma of it is now the people who are doing these profilings, they are about to be the ones that are going to suffer for it. I was like, you gotta think before you judge a person. How about content of character, not color of skin? All right. Now, speaking of criminals, I'm going to. I was hoping more people would come in to talk
Hey,
about.
why you're transitioning, J Dog?
Yeah.
I've got some criminals that's supposed to be protecting us, and I can tell you about them while you're going through your other thing. You know what I mean?
You know, there was some people I wanted to talk about first before I go into the other visual. But yeah, you could go ahead and talk about your people while I'm transitioning.
Yeah, I just want to be the little commercial in between while you're transitioning, so it keeps it. But like I did a video probably about a month ago, right? Some woman got arrested in Moorhead, Minnesota, right? I live in Fargo, North Dakota, right across the river. I can see Minnesota from my window, right? So this Moorhead, Minnesota officer arrested this woman, took her to the hospital. There's only one big hospital out here where they take everything, you know, everybody. So now she's in the hospital bed, strapped up to the bed, I guess, and whatever. So she spit on that officer, and the officer broke her eye socket. A Moorhead, Minnesota officer broke the eye socket of a woman that was sitting in her bed. She just spit on him. You know what I mean? And he broke her eye socket. Guess what happened to this Moorhead officer?
What happened?
He got arrested by Fargo police.
Oh.
As it should be. You feel me? That's what I'm talking about. That's how justice should be. I don't care what anybody else does. I don't care. Look, if they're going to arrest them for this, then arrest us for this. Fine. If they're going to arrest us for this, arrest them for that. As long as it's equal. Do you get me? As long as it's equal. So now Fargo police arrested a Moorhead police officer in Fargo in the hospital. Y'all can look it up. I'll drop the link in the chat in a minute. But that's that wow, that white on white crime. You know what I mean? They're actually doing. I'm watching them do this. It's crazy. It's very, very crazy. These people are crazy.
Yep. All right. I was going to do the criminal first, but I decided I want to go to this one individual that I wanted to talk about first. Y'all heard of Tamir Maury's husband, Adam Housley, right? We're going to get into him next because he's facing some karma this year. This is the husband of Tamira Mowry, the former star of Sister Sister, and of course, she is currently on a show on Fox called The Real. This is her husband, her out of work husband, Adam Housley, because he got recently fired by Fox News. Both happen to work for Fox. For years ago, he had all this trashy talk about the death of Trayvon Martin. You know, he wanted to say that Trayvon Martin deserved to die and stuff like that. He was calling him thug and stuff like that on Fox Clan, Fox Nuisance, and stuff like that. And then, of course, you know, the whole marriage situation that's going on, the Mayo and stuff like that. Well, they're facing karma. Well, he is. Oh, yes. Thank you, crew. You just mentioned why he has karma and stuff like that. Oh, I also forgot he was dissing black people for not celebrating the 4th of July. Well, his karma came in the form of a shooting in California, and this was before that wildfire stuff. But one of the victims of the shooting was his niece. So I wonder if she deserved to die and stuff like that. Because remember, Trayvon Martin was unarmed. All he did was go buy some Skittles and some iced tea so that he can go back to his father's house to watch a Miami Heat game. Yet Adam Housley wanted to diss Trayvon Martin when he died. But now his niece died. You had a woman on Twitter call out Tamara Mallory for cooning. And Tamara Mallory got mad. But that is another story. But yeah, that's karma for Mr. Adam Housley. And it looks like they're about minutes away of getting divorced because they're starting to act separate and stuff like that. So, crew, what do you have to say about this?
All right, I was typing it in the chat. I couldn't even type it fast enough, right? So, Tamara says she's mixed. Her own sister says she's black, and they're twins. I'm talking about exactly the same DNA. They're identical twins. So how is one black and one is mixed? To me, it sounds stupid. So now, if you're going to follow white supremacy or this and that, we are. I don't know. You listen to Jason Black or whatever. Just like what's his name off of CNN? Roland Martin. And what's the Lamont Hill that just got fired?
Yeah, well, we'll get to him later. We'll get to him later.
AJ, though, I'm just saying it all rolls into the same thing. There is no retirement plan in cooning.
That is correct.
You can do what look, I'll rather get fired from my job and can't get another job, but I stand on my shit. Sorry for cussing, but I'll stand on my shit. And I'll be good. I have never had a problem. You know what I mean? Yeah, I've had problems, but I don't have a problem as long as I stand on my shit. You know what I mean? People follow me. People will work with me because I'm this side. If I don't care what religion you are, Jesus said, hot or cold. If you're lukewarm, I'll spit you out. Another metaphor is riding the fence hurts physically and spiritually. You know what I mean? You ever sat on a fence? You had to sit there too long? No, I'm climbing the fence, but I'm not trying to sit on top of that bad boy. I'm not going to say that's what they deserve or whatever.
Yeah.
But it's sad she died like that. Dude should have never shot up the club or nothing like that.
Yeah.
But let me go to Reverend Wright, that Obama coon ass sat down. Chickens are coming home to roost. And I'll leave it at that.
Yep. See, Adam Housley thinks that something like what happened to Trayvon Martin wouldn't happen to his family members. And you know what? Yeah, like one person said in the chat room, God do not like ugly. And before you know it, he got what one of his relatives died. And Mr. Harvey Superboy, if you follow him, he's like, it may not come today, it may not come even tomorrow, but eventually karma is gonna come.
Hey, J Dog, let me second you on that. You know, Harvey from my city. I'm from Chicago, born in, you
Yeah,
know
I
me.
know. But
But the bill always comes due. The bill always comes due.
yep.
That's that.
And speaking of California, all those houses that got burned, you had Melissa Milano talking greasy about Farrakhan, and her karma was that her house could be almost burnt down. I'm not sure if her house did get burned down. We have a guy named Joseph here. Okay, he left. Um, yeah, I'm just now looking to see if that someone came in. It looks like that guy left. Joseph. I mean, I guess if he's able to come back in, that would be great. But anyway,
And
um,
I sent out everything to a few people. You know what I mean? A few of our people.
all
Uh,
right, that'd be
so they'll jump in the chat maybe, and then you can send them the link. I'm not gonna send anybody your link. You know what I mean?
all right.
Uh,
Yeah,
uh, I sent out for some people to jump in because you're the one that linked us all together, J Dog. And
all
I
right.
swear,
Yeah, thank you. Yes, Kaiman. Alyssa Milano needs to sit down. Yeah, she was the one that was talking greasy about Farrakhan, and now her Yes, I heard about Paradise, California. Now, I heard that they kicked out a lot of black people from that town, and that happens to be the town that's now on fire because of the wildfires. It's like the ancestors finally said, you know what, it's time for this town to face its karma, and now their houses are burning. Yes, that is true. Gabrielle Bradley, a lot of these racist, especially these racist white women, try to use black women for their own agenda. But when black women are getting trouble, then white women are nowhere to be found for some reason. Well, we know the real reason. Yes, that's what a lot of people are saying because, like I said, I heard. What's up, King Hebrew? Say if you want to come on in, King Hebrew. I put in, I think, a link in your email. I might also put another one on Google Hangout. So if you want to come on in, that would be great. As soon as I could find your name. Um, yeah, someone named Joseph came in. I forgot who that was or don't know who that was. But if he wants to come back in, if he has a link, he wants to come back in, that'll be good. But yeah, King Hebrew, there should be an email in your chat in your email box already for you to come on in.
hey J Dog, I know Joseph. He be on like Nihilus. You know what I mean? That's a cool, level headed guy. He's very cool.
Oh, good. Yeah. All right. Good. That
He
it'll
got
be
a
good
different
to talk with
perspective from like the normal of everybody on YouTube, but he's got a good perspective. I respect him.
Good. Well, that's great. Well, hopefully he can come back in and we can talk about what's going on. But yeah, a lot of people are starting to get their wake up calls. Yeah, I hope so too, Kyban. I hope no innocent black people get caught or at least killed in those fires. At least I just hope that they at least don't get killed in the fires. So I hope there are no black people got killed. All right, King Hebrew is in the house. So how's it going?
Going good. How y'all doing?
All right.
Hey, King Hebrew, salute, man.
What's
What's
up,
up?
bro? How you doing?
All right.
Chilling, chilling.
All right. I'm looking at something from I'm not on KD's 84's message list. Can someone tell him to join us? I think I sent some links to KD, Lady of Soul. So if he finds them, then hopefully he can join in. I'm also hoping he got a notification to my live stream. Yeah, that whole algorithm problem. But anyway, what was I going to talk about?
I just sent him an email. But he be switching his emails. I don't know if I got his newest email, but I just sent him an email with the link to the YouTube stream. So
Okay, well,
I'm
yeah, I think I'm just gonna. Yeah, I think Google Hangout. I might try to link him. Try to find links of him on Google Hangout more. But yeah, let's see. This next person I do want to talk about. He's getting a wake up call. Here is one of those new age rappers, or should I say, new age retards. I call him the Rainbow Retard, also known as Rainbow Bright. I know Town. If you heard of someone named Town Biz, he calls them Toucan Sam. You know the toucan bird from the Fruit Loops, and then of course, I bet you some people call him Skittle Hair. But of course, we all unfortunately know him as Takashi 69. And yes, I know some people are probably out of their chairs, started barfing just by the look of his image. See, this guy is known to do racist things. He's known to troll people, try to act all hood and stuff like that. Bet he does not come from the hood. He when he tries to do like go to the hood, he has police officers follow him, but yet he's supposed to be some kind of gangster. Yet he has to have police escort because he knows the real gangsters will probably shot him. I heard he actually got shot a couple times or attacked. Well, now he's facing some karma on his own. As you know, he could be facing some hard time in prison. I forgot to mention he's also been accused of being a pedophile. So has everyone heard anything about the Tekashi 6ix9ine situation? Does anyone have any points of view about the Tekashi 6ix9ine situation?
I definitely do. Uh, I just dropped the link in the chat. But Takashi actually was a punk rocker. He's a musician.
Okay.
And if you look at his picture, Takashi is actually a black man. You know what I mean? He's a black man, but he's trying to pass as he's only Latino. You know what I mean? But that man was a punk rocker, you know what I mean? But the punk rock didn't do it for him. So then he came over to rap, and that's when he got his tattoos and everything.
That's what happens with a lot of these troubled rock and pop stars. They decide to go, yes, he does not look black to me either. They decide to do this culture vulture crap, and they go to rap.
Takashi is a black man. Takashi is a light-skinned black man that's trying to pass as a white Latino. His name is Daniel Hernandez. He was born in 1996 in Brooklyn, New York. Raised by a Mexican mother and Puerto Rican father. Mexican and Puerto Rican are nationalities. Here's what I'm saying. Mexican and Puerto Rican are nationalities. That does not say whether you are black or white. So Tekashi tried to do one way. You know what I mean? Like he grew up punk rocker. That's what he wanted to do, from what I read on him. But then he said, "Okay, well, if I can make the music, let me just do this image of a gangster." A super gangster rapper, you know what I mean? And that's why he blew up, because he was always in beef with everybody. There are YouTubers that do that. King Hebrew can salute me on that. J-Dog, I know you can salute me on that, because there are YouTubers that just do this shit just to, you know what I mean?
And because some of these artists realize that black music is more popular than their music. Matter of fact, we created almost all the genres.
Hold on, I got
a lot of them got stolen.
Hey, J-Dog, I J-Dog, I love you, but I got to debunk you right quick. And you said we created damn near all the music, right?
I just said that we created all the genres. All right, genres are the country. Country is I'm not saying all the music, but we created at least a lot of the genres, almost all of them. We created country music. We created rock.
Almost. Whenever you say almost, that's where I'm debunking.
Oh.
Throw the almost out the window. Flush it down the toilet.
You know what? I actually you got a point there. We created every single genre. You see, but the problem was we allowed some of these white racists and these record labels to steal half the music from us, and now they're trying to steal more with this culture vulture crap. Look what happened with Miley Cyrus. You know, she knew that after Disney, she wasn't going anywhere with the country and the pop, so she had to go emulate black culture, and then she spit it at all on those black people that try to support her and try to so-called clean up her image. Same way with Justin Bieber. Now back to Tekashi 6ix9ine, his legal issues. Basically, he's nothing more than a snitch because he's afraid of, being butt raped in prison. And, but yet you had some black people elevate him and look up to him and probably acted all stupid, and look what happened to him.
Here's how I'll break it down to you, J-Dog, and I'll leave it alone, right? You seen that movie Pinocchio, that old Disney movie Pinocchio?
Yep.
Remember when Pinocchio went to that island and they all started growing them donkey noses and all of that bullshit?
Yeah.
That's what Tekashi did. He signed himself to the devil. You feel me?
Yeah. You know the worst part? They were never saved. Pinocchio was the only one that actually escaped throughout that entire movie. They never got saved, and those bad guys basically got away with what they did. Now, King Hebrew, do you have anything to say about this situation?
Basically, he just brought it on himself. Ain't nothing much to say.
Yep. And I heard that a lot of people are afraid that, Tekashi might say something that will get them in trouble. I heard this one guy named DJ Academics is scared.
Oh, he gonna tell. He definitely gonna
tell. Yeah. I mean, I don't listen or follow DJ Academic. Never will after what I've heard about that idiot. But yeah.
So here, I don't really care if anybody tells, because I haven't done anything. I'm not in the streets like that or whatever. Like,
Me either. I
Tekashi,
don't mess with that stuff.
Tekashi did that on his own. Like you said, King Hebrew. Tekashi did that on his own. You know what I mean? Like everybody will tell anybody, don't do stupid shit. Don't, you know what I mean? Like if you're a musician, all right, get your money, but yeah, don't go into the streets. Or if you're gonna put it in the streets, say you got 200,000. Oh, okay, I'm finna buy some smoke and put it in the streets. Don't connect it to you and don't kill nobody over it. You know what I mean? That's when you're doing stupid stuff. That's when you're working against your own neighborhood. That's when you're working against what you're trying to build. It's all stupid. Now, Tekashi never was, well, he never was part of us. Like, he's just trying to do him. He's not trying to help the hood. I don't know any libraries he built. I don't know any after-school programs he built. I don't even know of him speaking on anything he plans on building. So that's the problem with Tekashi. Like, he's just
that's the problem with a lot of these celebrities. Why don't they do something for the communities that they come from? That's a lot of these celebrities that with that issue. Nah, they're spending their money poorly, and they're doing all this stupid stuff to get in trouble, knowing, especially knowing what society is going to look at them, and not to mention that a lot of people look up to these guys. Some people look them up to be their leaders, and that's why we have this situation with our community and stuff. The racists want to make the celebrities the leaders because they know that the celebrities are not doing much for the community, and that's a problem that needs to stop.
Yeah, because the celebrities are full of it.
Yes.
Those are the people they put in front of us, acting like they're the real rappers. They're the real. Bro Rob is the real rapper. You know what I mean? I'm the real rapper. Tony Garrison is the real rapper. You know what I mean? Like us that actually talk about this and are actually trying to build. We are the real artists.
Yeah, a lot of the independents and guys like you. But you know what? Some of these record labels, they're not going to try to pick you up. That's why y'all need to start building, continue to build your own stuff. And some of these big time record labels, they'll try to make you do stuff that will jeopardize you. That's why you need to start building your own stuff.
Everybody watches Empire and takes that as life. I watch Empire when I can, when I get my antenna right, because I don't have cable. I canceled my cable months ago. There's too much content on YouTube between you, Angry Man, King Hebrew, Taz, Nyla, everybody else, Gab Talk, everybody else. I don't have time to watch TV. I watch what y'all are talking about, and I can talk to you, J-Dog. You feel me? What would it be if you were Tucker Carlson on J-Dog, Fox News, on YouTube, but I can't even talk to you? You know what I mean? And then you say what you say, and I can't even say whether I agree or disagree with you.
Yeah. We're the new media.
Granny said, I turn the TV off because I'm not talking to nobody I cannot talk back to. It's some YouTubers, it's a certain one that whenever you talk to them, they want to talk all through you. You cannot get anything across the board to them. So that happens at times. But you know, that's the normal thing of life.
Well, a lot of people, including myself, we don't like the Empire show. I mean, I watched maybe the first season, but when I saw what it was becoming, I was like, no, I'm not going to do this show no more. And I understand people hates that show too.
Hey, J-Dog, I can say I'll watch it just because it's entertaining, like, you know, a daytime soap opera. You know what I mean? It's like watching Venom or whatever, but that doesn't mean that controls my life.
I hope it doesn't.
My life off the show. I just watched the Venom. I can break down how Venom compares to life, but I do know I saw Stan Lee in the last scene And you know what I mean? And that was, I think, the last scene of the last movie that he ever did, right? Because
well, I heard that he's actually been filmed on several movies before his unfortunate death. I think the last movie he was filmed is the recent upcoming Spider-Man movie, both the animated one and the upcoming live action one that comes out next year. Hey, Dark Void. Hey, Leo Johnson. What's up? Welcome to my live stream. Glad we got more people. Make sure you share this live stream and make sure y'all hit that like button. If you're for some reason not subscribed, please subscribe. Wow, King Hebrew, you really getting on Lee Daniels.
Oh yeah, I agree with King Hebrew. Lee Daniels is a fuck boy. I'm sorry for cussing on your channel. Well, Lee Daniels is a fuck boy, and I'm gonna silence myself. I'll let King Hebrew, where you go, man? You was just on here.
Nah, yeah. Lee Daniels is a piece of shit, though. I really hate that dude.
He one day, I hope he gets some karma. He's the next person that needs to face the wrath of karma.
It's coming.
Yes. Well, you know what? It recently came to this next individual we're going to talk about. And this time we go into news. Oh, yes, I heard about that, Kaiman. I heard about that rebooting the Candyman. But now we're gonna go to this next individual. Oh yes. He really did get his karma just recently. And here's the karma. Oh, this one everyone has been talking about. Moist Lamont Hill. Oh, everyone has been waiting for this guy to face karma, and finally he got it by getting his butt fired or his ass fired on CNN because he wanted to put his 2 cents on a situation that's happening in the Middle East between Palestine and Israel. But yet he doesn't want to talk about what's going on with black people here in America. Heck, he won't even talk about what's going on in Africa. But yet he wanted to worry about Palestine and Israel. And then he wants to disrespect great leaders like Farrakhan or great philosophers or great educators like Chris Wilson's. Well, no, yeah. I keep forgetting what that lady's is.
Francis Cress Welsing.
Francis Cress Welsing. Yes. So, great scholars. And yet
let me can I J-Dog, I know what you're finna say. And yeah. Can I finish for you? Please. Look. He insulted Francis Cress Welsing after she died.
That's what I heard from Tariq Nasheed and Jason Black and a lot of people.
Yeah, he didn't do that while she was alive. I just saw what's his name? Professor Truth just dropped the video. He said, "Oh, I'm only going to talk about him because everybody's been hitting up my YouTube or my Facebook telling me about talking about him. But I don't even really want to talk about him because he just went along with the ride. You know what I mean? He just took everything that, like, he wasn't really for the Palestinians. He was just against the Israels. You know what I mean? It's all fake. It's all fake. Like Mark Lamont Hill is a fake dude.
Yes. You know what I mean? And you know what?
I would tell you what I'm against while I'm away from you and while I'm in your face. I was just on a panel with a certain person that won't talk to me. But the thing of it is you get me? They won't talk to me, but they know they cannot beat my argument. Same thing with Mark Lamont Hill. Same thing with if you can't beat white supremacy and somebody actually brings an argument against you're not supreme, people will deflect like Wonder Woman. You know what I mean? You got to get him the lasso and everything. People would deflect. But hey, King Hebrew, go ahead. My bad.
Yes, King, would you like something to say about Lamont Hill before I continue?
Bye. See you later.
Yes. You see, this country is in support of Israel. In fact, and everyone knows how racist Israel is, but you know what? The Palestinians, they don't stand with black people either, but yet Israel is the one that's trying to take away the Palestinian land. Lamont Hill won't even talk about what's happening with the black people, the black immigrants from Africa that go to Israel. They're being beaten, arrested, killed, sterilized. Lamont Hill wouldn't talk about them, but he wanted to talk about the Palestinians that don't care about black people either.
He don't even talk about the stuff that goes on in Philly.
I know.
He lives in Philly.
No, he did talk about Philly. He just talked about, he was just crapping on Bill Cosby because of that speech that he was talking about all the black criminals and stuff. He wasn't Bill Cosby wasn't talking about black people in general. He was talking about some of the behaviors of certain black people.
Mark Lamont Hill needs, since he's in Philly, he needs to go talk to George Macon, and then there'll be a YouTube live channel, and George Macon will break his ass all the way down. Lamont Hill is, I don't want to say it because I don't want J Dog's video to get flagged down, but the things I have to say about Mark Lamont Hill, John Lemon, and all the rest of CNN, bleep, you know what I mean? Here's what I have to say
the
for
reason
them.
why he attacked Francis Cress Wilson is because Francis Cress Wilson broke down the gay agenda that was going to try to depopulate us. And Lamont Hill, he probably is a closet homosexual himself. He sounds like it.
You could be right.
That's probably why he got mad at Francis Cress Wilson.
And that's what I'm saying, right? You got people like Don Lemon talking about like they speaking for black people, but if you got a white man's dick in your mouth, you know what I mean? I'm sorry, J Dog, but that's what Don Lemon does. He has a white boyfriend.
And did you notice that him and Van Jones are like the last people on CNN who are black left?
Yeah, they're calling them. That's why Lamont Hill is going. They're
You
going.
got that black lady who works on the weekend. What's her name? Patricia Wakefield.
Oh, I forgot. I don't watch CNN. Really.
She works on the weekend.
Hey, King Hebrew, I canceled my cable as soon as I found out about like the Angry Man channel. Like, I don't even have time to watch TV.
I don't watch CNN a lot, or period. If I do watch something from the mainstream media, it's just to observe what the effery that they're doing, and I mostly watch MSNBC. But I mean, I don't trust them. But that's really the only mainstream media left that I watch is NBC and ABC.
Here's what I'll tell you. Like in my opinion, right? I don't watch TV, but we all have smartphones. We all have all of this. You can tell Google to give you certain news stories. Oh,
I know. That's why these ISPs and these cable companies that own them, they want to do the net neutrality situation because they know that we're going to these independent media and cutting the cord. That's why the some of these Comcast wanted to support the FCC with the net neutrality situation, try to get it removed and repealed, and that's why a lot of people are trying to fight for it to come back to bring back net neutrality, and also to go for more independent ISPs like Mnuchin Broadband or Public Broadband or public ISPs, where they're not controlled by Comcast and stuff like that.
I think we can get I think we can get internet neutrality back, but we have to stand on it.
Yeah.
We have to stand on it. Like, look, it's just like the water bill. You know what I mean? You can't tell me the dude in the apartment next to me is getting better water flow than me. You know what I mean? Like, what's going on? I need my water flow. You know what I mean? It's a way to do it. It's I don't know. I'll break it down. I'm gonna write a paper on it,
Right.
but there's a way to do it. If you get me, there's a way to do this. So,
Hey, August Dream, what's up? One day, I gotta get you on the panel, August Dream. Same with you, Leo Johnson and Kaiman and Dark Void. I gotta really get y'all on the panel one day. I mean, when y'all ready. Same way with you, Lady Assault. Yeah, CNN. Yeah, CNN could be just as bad or even worse as Fox News. They were the ones that really were responsible for destroying Bill Cosby and putting him in prison. It was CNN. It wasn't Fox News. It was CNN.
Fox News would have let Bill Cosby ride. Fox News would have let. Yeah, okay. So what? That's what Fox News would have said. CNN is the all right. CNN is the Democrats. CNN is the Fox, the one with the smile on their face saying they with you.
On some people they call them some rats. You know, you have people like Elijah Cumstain and John Clueless and Max Scheme Waters. You know, those people that they want to claim to be our leaders when they're not. They've done nothing for the Black community. They've done everything for those immigrants that just came rushing the other day, just rushing the border. Well, no, and they're like, we gotta support the immigrants and stuff like that. I bet you when they lose their election because no Black people voted for them because they did nothing for the Black community, that will be their karma.
But you know why Maxine Waters is going with the immigrants is because her district is all immigrants. So
that's because of gentrification, and that's because all those immigrants keep coming in. More of them keep coming in. More of the Black community gets pushed out because they give the immigrants. They protect the immigrants. They don't protect us, the Black community here.
You are exactly right, J Dog. No, hey, I swear that's exactly it, right?
That's a good one right there, Kaiman. Y'all should see in the chat room what Kaiman just said. The Congressional Black Caucus. That's exactly what they are. The Coon or the Congressional Black Congress. You notice the word con is at the beginning. But Coon Congressional Black Caucus, that's a good joke too. That's a good one too, Kaiman.
Yeah, it's the same way like the culture. What's the first words in culture? It's cult.
Oh, the white man got his.
You know what I mean? Like it's cult.
Yeah.
It's all the same. It's all very the same. Hey, J Dog, though, I have to get off of here because you know Gab is doing something. I'm not trying to get nobody off of your shit. You know what I mean? But you know what I mean? Like Gab is doing something. I have to because he has been asked me earlier today. So.
Oh, okay. Well, I understand. All right.
But I always go. J Dog, you're the one that put us all on. You know what I mean? So I am going to shout out you, J Dog. All
right. Hopefully, if I'm still on for some reason, maybe he can come on over if he hasn't started yet. When is this thing anyway?
No, it's now. He doing what he doing. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to take nobody over there. I'm just saying. But no. Shit, what we do about a stream in the morning? About 9 o'clock. It's all on the stream tomorrow, probably about 8 and 9 o'clock in the morning. New York time. Oh, yeah, you West Coast, brother.
Actually, I'm East Coast.
Oh, you're East Coast time now?
I'm Eastern time. Yeah, I'm in. I live in Eastern time.
Okay. Well, what you think about like 8 or 9 o'clock tomorrow?
I don't know what I'll be doing. If I am able to do something in the morning, yeah, I'll try to think of a topic to talk about. Maybe I could talk about current
No,
events that's
you have
happening.
to come up with the topic. I'm just saying, like, just for us, me, you, Gab.
Yeah. I think what happens is we'll talk about current events that's going on, and maybe we'll talk about some of the same stuff like Lamont Hill and all that, or the this last person that I want to talk about. Hold on. Let me click off my screen real quick because there was at least one or two more people that I wanted to talk about, or one person, and then there's this couple of things I wanted to talk about. I might also try to do a live stream Sunday morning. It might be early morning though, before because I have something to do in the afternoon. So I might do one, but we could try for Saturday if I'm able to do something. But I'm glad that you came to today's live stream.
Hey, dog, I'm always gonna. Have I missed a Friday? I probably missed like 1 or 2.
I don't even do. I don't always get to do a Friday live stream, to tell you the truth. I just happen to be able to do one today.
Well, I don't miss your Friday live streams because I know the Friday live streams is what you've got my channel up above 100. You yourself has done that. You know what I mean? That's how come I know Gab Talk. I know Bro Rob. I know everybody else. It's all because of you. That's how come I know King Hebrew and everybody else. You feel me?
Glad. And I'm about to do more of my support these platforms and channels where you're going to start learning more people. I might try to do a live stream episode of support these platforms and channels where I talk about a couple of members.
Only one you done.
Well, Nyla gonna come see you too. All right, J-Dog.
Yeah, I might try to do a live stream where I talk about different channels of the infamous LDBC. Might try to get Town Business and LVC see if they want to do that episode with me, where I help LDBC members get more recognition, more subscribers, and y'all be introduced to their content and stuff like that. But I'm gonna try to get in touch with some of those people like Town Biz and stuff in the future. But thank you. Since if you have to go, all I gotta say is thank you for coming over to my live stream.
Hey, dog, I wouldn't even be going anywhere if it wasn't for you. You feel me? They only know me because I was on your channel and I met everybody else through you. So my only thing would be to say, yes, keep your channel, build your channel, but come over to the other channels and talk with the rest of us. And we got you, dog. It's people with 10,000, 20,000, 30,000 people that we are talking to that will send people your way too.
All right. Yeah, I'll probably go over to if Gab is doing something tonight, and if I have time, I might go over to see what y'all doing. But thank you.
He doesn't. I gotta go cuss out Taz right now. I gotta cuss Taz out right now.
All right.
And then
I don't know who Taz is, but you can give me a link to
Ray Ray. I am Pookie and Ray Ray. That dude.
Oh, that guy. Well, you can give me a link to his video if you happen to go over there. Maybe I'll check it out after this live stream.
Here. I give it to you right here in the back chat.
All right.
You can post it later or whatever. But no, J-Dog, I swear to God, I'm with you. I believe. Thank you.
I think I've subscribed to that person already, but thank you anyway. All right. I'm about to get on to the next stage.
Peace y'all though. Hey, King Hebrew, J-Dog, chat, whatever. Hey, I appreciate y'all having me on here. I'm sorry to interrupt you, but you know.
Oh, okay.
But J-Dog, I appreciate it. I very much appreciate it.
All right. All right. So now that we're about done with that, let's get on to our next karma. One actor and one actress is facing some karma. I mean, they're not facing criminal legal issues. They're not being killed. They're not getting beat up or fired from their jobs. But let's just say they had some movies, and those movies are not doing so well right now. So let's introduce to those people, and we'll talk about maybe in another video or stream about Lamont Hill in the later future. All right. Okay. All right. Now we all know what this guy did. This is what's his name again? Viggo Mortensen. And then of course, what's trying? Oh no! Oh, right here we had this movie, Widows, that starred Viola Davis. Now their karma is their movies sucked, and yes, you can see that maybe that critics gave it high critic scores, but what did they do financially? Their movies flopped. See, this movie came out in the United States on November 16th. They had these special releases on September and November, and they're now just getting to near their budget number. Let's look at Green. By the way, before we continue, this was the whole Swirl movie where she's in bed kissing up with Liam Neeson, and she ended up with a comment saying that more black women actresses should be with scenes with husky white men. But I don't think Liam Neeson is what you quote unquote husky, no homo. But yeah. See, that's Liam Neeson right there. There's nothing husky about that guy. I don't think no women call him husky. And then you had Green Book, and this was the guy who got in trouble for saying the N-word. Let's look at the finance of his movie, the so-called white savior movie, the so-called friendship, black-white friendship. Their budget was $23 million. They have only made $10.1 million. Their movie came out the same week as that Widows crap, and they still have not reached, not even close to their budget. It's basically a total bomb. And they're supposed to make, even if they go past, they have to make certain movie when they're past same certain amount of movie after they certain amount of money to pay the crew, the actresses and stuff after they pass their budget. This right now money is just so they can pay the budget to the studio. They can't make that. That's way worse than not being able to pay all the actors and actresses stuff after going past the budget, and you still have not made a lot of money. You know what movies did succeed? Movies like Creed 2. This came out just this past weekend. Now let's look at its budget. $50. Just now, they're at 64.3. Their movie came out just last weekend. One weekend, they already passed their budget. They made $55 million just one weekend ago. That's $5 million already past their budget. So, King Hebrew, if you're still here, do you have anything to say about that?
Good. They both flopped. But what was the name of the first movie you said was? That was the movie with Viola Davis.
Widows.
What's that movie supposed to be about?
Basically, Liam Neeson and his friends were robbing people, and they get killed, and so the wives had to complete the bank robbery.
That's why it's probably flop.
Yeah, because but people got on Viola Davis for the whole swirling thing. Green Room is about that white guy driving that black guy, and the white guy ends up being the savior, trying to protect the black guy from being beat up by white racists and stuff like that. And the black guy
Yeah,
is supposed to be
and he got the nerves, and the black guy got the nerve to say violence is never the answer when you get your ass whooped. What type of shit is that?
yeah. Yeah, that's just nothing more than stupid, weak black person, white savior piece of crap. And I'm glad that no one went to that crappy movie. You saw how much money it made. Now in this movie, the black guy actually does fight the white person. I haven't seen Creed 2. I'm actually might try to see it this weekend. I'm glad
it's a good movie.
Yeah. What? Did you say something?
I said it's a good movie.
Yeah, I'm gonna see it for myself. First of all, I mean, I know some people are kind of iffy with Michael B. Jordan, but when I saw the trailers, you know what I saw? The black guy fights the white guy. Hopefully, he wins. Probably most likely will. And when it comes to relationships, his character. I know about the whole Michael B. Jordan situation. His character is with a black woman, Tessa Thompson's character, and they have a child. Now, in Widows, did Viola Davis and Liam Neeson have a child? I don't know because didn't see the movie, not going to see the movie. Did Viola Davis and her character and Liam Neeson's character have a child?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, because I didn't even see it in the trailer. I'm right now at crickets. But you know what? If they didn't, whether they did or did not, I don't care. But at least I know that in the Creed 2 movie, they did have a child, Black Love, and they reproduced and brought a black child.
Yeah, they had a beautiful relationship in the movie.
Yep, and they brought in a black child. That's exactly what we need to see. More black movies like that.
Viola Davis is pushing this interracial shit.
Yeah, and you know what happened? It's not banking. Dark Void, what do you mean by Dark Void? What do you mean by both movies stink? Oh, you gonna watch Creed 2 next week? Oh, so you heard about you probably talking about Green Book and Widows.
Green Book. Did you see that scene when he was showing the man how to eat chicken? That was so disrespectful.
Yeah,
very disgusting.
That's a stereotype about black people eating fried chicken and stuff like that. I'm like, once again, yes, both the white savior and swirling agenda both backfired. They both backfired this year. You had a bunch of swirling movies like A Wrinkle in Time, and that one they were hurt even worse. They had negative reviews, and not even Oprah could save that movie. And then, I want to show y'all something. All right, you're gonna be this movie right here, this so-called Hands Where Hands Touch. This was the movie where the black girl was meeting with some Nazi. But you know what? The good thing about it, a lot of critics did not like this movie. And let's look at its box office. $67,743. That's how much this movie was only able to make. It didn't even reach $1 million.
Damn, that's a major flop right there.
That's a big flop. And once again, this is about a biracial teen falling in love with a Nazi. I'm glad a lot of people trashed this movie. And to those 70% people in the audience, I want to get back to that on Rotten Tomatoes. You gotta be the 46% of people that support this movie and the 70% of people that support this movie. You guys gotta be the biggest idiots I ever saw.
I don't believe them numbers be real.
Now, this thing right here, this is actually, you can control, if more of us sign up to Rotten Tomatoes, we can control this at least this audience score number. And if you happen to be a professional critic, you can do the control the number of the tomato meter, but it takes a lot of people. The scores depend on the people who are signed up and have accounts on Rotten Tomatoes and put in star ratings like this, whether the highest being 5 stars, lowest being no stars or half a star, or reviews and stuff. Because I actually have an account. I haven't signed in yet. And I put down star ratings of certain movies that I like or dislike. And then sometimes if I'm one of those few people to help with the audience score, like let's just say if a lot of us signed up right now and put very bad negative reviews on this movie, this 70% will actually start going lower and lower and lower. A matter of fact, I've done videos talking about this strategy that I created called the critic site strategy, where we can control what we think about certain films and the percentage of people who like or dislike films, and that can help with how films are made and what films should be supported or not supported. The same way with television shows, because these big studios, they come to these websites and look at this stuff. That's how they decide what kind of idea of movies should we do next after this certain movie. And I might even do a separate live stream or maybe one in the future about I mean, I know I talked about this, but I know a lot of people have not heard about my strategy, and I might talk about it in another video again, because it's that important of a strategy to help us when it comes to this whole film and television industry. Oh, hey, King Maya. What's up? Hey, I sent you a link, so if you want to come on in to the chat room, you can come on in. It should be a link in your email. Yes, Black Panther. The number, they made $1 billion. Yes, Superfly, they flopped too. Yes, that Tiffany Haddish crap, that flopped too. But the pro-black movies, or the so-called pro-blacks like Black Panther and Creed 2, where there's black love and black heroes, they succeeded. Matter of fact, the upcoming Spider-Man movie that focuses on Miles Morales, they already have 100% on Rotten Tomatoes, which is a very good number. And let me show you. That's the upcoming animated, is where it has the different Spider-Man, but the main one they really focus on is Miles Morales. Let me see if I can find that real quick. All right, right here, Into the Spider-Verse. Right now, critics have already gave it 100%. I might check it out, but I mean that's a week before my upcoming trip. But and 94% of people. So right now they're already considering this focus on the Black Spider-Man, Miles Morales, and they're already saying that this is going to be a success. You know, another black superhero with a black superhero lead, and this comes months after Black Panther. So this is great. Now, I want to talk about one more set of karma. So be on the safe side. I'm going to click off. Now, this one everyone has been talking about. The colonizer missionary by the name of John Chow. Hold on. So what do you think about the John Chow situation, King Hebrew? King Hebrew, are you there? He must have stepped out or something. Let me see what y'all think, what y'all saying in the chat room real quick. Yes, he exactly can, because he was nothing. Okay. Yeah, I can hear you now.
What'd you say?
Looks like King Maya might try to come in when his battery is charged. Hopefully it's soon because my live stream is almost done. So hopefully he can get here soon. But yeah, this idiot right here by the name of John Chow thought that he wanted to go onto this island to mess around with these people, the North Sentinel Island, to mess around with these people. When he wanted to spread the word of Jeebus and stuff like that, and try to colonize those people so that they and stuff like that. And he had no reason. He was breaking the law. He had that colonizer mentality. Like, these people don't have Jesus in their life. You know what? Those North Sentinel Island people, maybe they don't want Jesus' life. Maybe what they have over there is good enough for them. But nah, idiot right here wanted to be a colonizer, and he ended up getting shot with arrows.
I believe he was paid to go over there.
Yeah. You know what I think what happened? I think that he's part of the CIA.
Absolutely.
I think because you know those missionaries, those are colonizer missionaries. See, some of this stuff is what they use sometimes to colonize the island, so they can get look at the different resources, and then the government comes in and try to take over the resources and stuff like that, try to colonize the place. I think he was a CIA agent. He probably was going like, they're probably going like, if your mission, if you choose to accept it, we need you to take this Bible and spread the word of Jesus so that we can mind control the North Sentinelese people so we can take their resources and their entire island and then later kill them off. That's exactly what this guy was probably being told to do.
Absolutely. Nobody's falling for that Jesus Christ shit no more.
Yeah, a lot of the younger generation and a lot of the tribes that are not touched, they have probably saw what has happened because of colonization and like, no, we do like, nah, we're not gonna make the mistake these other people did. We are not gonna be colonized.
Absolutely. They know what's going to happen.
Yes, and I'm glad that some of the younger some of us, especially some of us in the younger generation, are not falling for that church crap. Not dissing on people who don't go to church, but it's like some of these people, I'm like, what has the church done for the black community? All it's done is take our money when we can be using that money to fix our community.
Absolutely right. Absolutely.
Yeah, now back to this John Chow. He was told by their government that he cannot go there. Hey, Star Jones, I sent you an email earlier. So if you want to join in the chat room, that would be good. Also, I now just modded you. You're now official mod. Don't worry, Gabrielle Bradley. one day you might earn your modship. It's just, you know, some people here, the reason why they're modded is because I know some of these people. So that's why they automatically get modification, get to become mods. People who I don't know, they have to earn it a little bit more before they get that blue wrench. All right, looks like King Maya wants to come on in. So what I'm about to do is I'm going to try to give him a link on Google Hangout. All right. All right, look on Google Hangout and there should be a link. All right, King Maya, just sent a link, so just click on the one that says Hangout and you should be able to come on in.
Where's that guy from?
He is from the Caribbean. He is from Belize, I believe. See that that area, the Caribbean, that's the example of what happened when it comes to colonization. So I just sent him a link. I mean, he also has a link in his email, but I sent him a link to Google Hangout.
I was talking about John.
Oh, John. Oh, I don't know. He's American, but
I know that.
and he's supposed to, you know, he's Asian and stuff, like white-ish. But yeah, he's American. I sent him a link, and I also I don't know if he's coming in. King Maya, are you there?
He's not here.
No, he's not. I mean, I just sent him a link. I'll send him another one. All right. King Maya, I'm about to send you another one, so while we waiting for him, if he does show up, if not, we'll have to continue. Did y'all hear about what happened with the Amber Geiger situation? I heard that she finally got indicted by a grand jury, so they're actually moving forward with a court case. Okay. I mean, I just sent him a link. King Maya, are you there? I want to see if he got back on the chat.
They need to put Amber in jail.
Yes, Amber Geiger needs to serve jail time. I'm like, how do you not know that's not your house? Or maybe she did and wanted to make it look like she didn't know. I bet you she yeah. And that's what I think the DA, that's it, they said that she should have got murdered. I'm not sure first. I mean, yeah, maybe first, but at least second-degree murder. Yeah, I'm not celebrating either. Geiger needs to go to the prison and rot there. That's when the celebration, or die there, and that's when the celebration needs to happen. Not that she got indicted by a grand jury, because she almost got off through the grand jury. So the celebration needs to happen when she actually goes into those prison walls.
She knew what she was doing. She killed that man on purpose.
Yeah, I bet you something. It was an altercation, or maybe she didn't like something about that neighbor, and then she all wants to assume that. Well, I can't wait on King Hebrew that long because I might about to end this live stream because I really don't have any more things to talk about because maybe if I had more people on the panel, we could have more stuff to talk about. And like Cruz said, maybe I might do a couple more live streams this weekend, maybe some morning ones. But I also got stuff I got to do this weekend as well. So yeah, so I can't wait on people. Plus, I got, and like I said, I might have stuff to do in the evening, later in the evening too, and maybe. So yeah, but yeah, I think that's all I'm going to talk about. Maybe in other live streams, I might do follow ups and stuff because I'm also hearing that some religious groups wants the country to go to war with the island and stuff. I'm like, that's even dumber than ever. But I might talk about more about this maybe in another video or stream.
Yeah,
So
that's stupid.
yeah.
Just leave them people alone.
Yes, that's exactly what needs to happen. Just leave the people alone. And as for Amber Geiger, it needs to go to prison. Now,
Absolutely.
right now, I think I've done what I've talked about for now. So I'm about to click off this live stream. So do you have any final thoughts?
Oh, thanks for having me.
Okay. Well, thank you for coming, everyone, to my live stream. Oh, make sure you follow Crew and King Hebrew on
Oh,
YouTube.
don't follow me. I don't do content. I don't do
Okay.
videos.
Okay, but I mean, sometimes I subscribe to you because maybe one day you might, and maybe one day it'll be good to have good connection and stuff like that. That's why. But thank y'all for coming to the today's live stream. Our topic was on karma. So that's all I have to end these people getting their wake up calls. But that's all I have to say. Make sure if you miss anything, check out the replay of my streams. Also, make sure you share with people so they can at least catch the replay of these streams. Make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe if you're not subscribed. Also, in the description box in the comment section, I have different channels on on here on YouTube, Facebook, Black Junction, where I do posts and stuff. And maybe you can, follow me on Twitter, Black Junction, Facebook, my other YouTube channels, and such and such. But that's all I have to say for now. And also in the comment section, I have those same links, and maybe you can leave something in the comment section if you want to. But that's all I have to say for now. Thank you for your time, and I hope to catch y'all in another video and stream. Peace, everybody.
Peace.
All right, that's a wrap.